Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi. Did it live up to expectations? Let's get into it. I went into this show with reasonably high expectations. I don't know why, because there's really no point for it to exist. Now, after having seen all 6 episodes, whether it's this season or the whole series is just these 6 episodes, did it justify its existence? No. Now let me explain. For my expectations, going into Kenobi, mainly what I wanted to see, what I would expect to see from this show, is Kenobi and Vader's dynamic. More scenes of them together, and just filling in those little gaps that are unnecessary, but that could potentially grow the characters to be even greater. Now, did we get that? Did I get what I wanted from Vader and Kenobi? Yes, but not to the extent that I wanted prior to seeing the show. Now, diving into that, what I meant by it, satisfying in a way, but in others it didn't. From the get-go, the show didn't need to exist, knowing the plot of the show now. Using the Inquisitors to go after Kenobi is just a pointless story. The concept of the Inquisitors I find really cool. I think it's utilized very well in Rebels. Great show, dives into them, dives into mythology, which is what this show lacks. The show doesn't further add to the mythology of Star Wars. It doesn't deep dive into lore like what I want from Star Wars. Most of what happens in this show, in my opinion, is fairly useless. Having Reva want to hunt down Kenobi is a pointless story arc. You know that Kenobi doesn't die in this time period. Having Leia in this show is pointless. If she would have been in episode 1, maybe 1 and 2, bring her back home, that's fine. Carrying her through all 6 episodes, putting her in peril, putting her in danger, is pointless. Everybody knows when Leia dies, and it's not when she's 10 years old. Introducing Reva as one of the Inquisitors and killing the Grand Inquisitor is pointless. If you're a real Star Wars fan, a true Star Wars fan, and you watch the movies and you watch the TV shows, you know that the Grand Inquisitor is in Rebels. What is the point to kill him, and then have him come back? What is the point to have Reva fighting Uncle Owen and chasing after Luke, threatening that she's going to kill him? It's pointless. We know when these characters die, and it's not in this story. All of what happens just doesn't matter. There's no stakes. It's empty. It's hollow. The only thing for me that I wanted out of this show was the Obi-Wan and Vader stuff. And I get that in the finale. 6 episodes in, I get great scene between them. The fight was incredible. The dialogue between them was great. I was satisfied, but not to the extent I wanted to be going into the show. I was satisfied because of what we were given 5 episodes prior. I knew what I was gonna get in episode 6 wasn't gonna be as grand, as epic as I wanted before the show aired. The show is just hollow. The show is just empty. There's no stakes. And it was a disappointment. At the end of the day, the show does not justify its existence. For that, I gotta give the show as a whole a 6 out of 10. It's just not that good. It's not terrible, but it's just not that good because it's just hollow. There's no point to anything that's happening. There's no stakes. You don't feel any weight. That's all I have to say about Kenobi. This was more of a rant than a review. Just wanted to get my thoughts out there. Let me know what you thought of Kenobi. If you liked this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next review.